Whether you clicked on this video because you love anything to do with the Avengers, or you love math, or you got lost deep within the depths of YouTube, you've come to the right place. Hello everyone, my name is Jelani and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be using basic math equations to draw the symbol for Hawkeye, continuing our mini-series of Avengers logos. Let's get started.
Here it goes.
We'll kick off this video just like the others, by creating an outline version of the symbol first.
Okay.
To begin, we'll need to use a straight line function which generally looks like this. Y equal mx plus c, where m is the gradient and that affects the pivot of the line, and c is the y-intercept and that essentially moves the line up or down.
You know I've seen this before, right?
The first line I'll use has the equation y equal negative 0.6x plus 0.6. However, I need to apply some limits to this line so that it does not go on forever.
The numbers. What are they saying?
Now, to create my next line, have a look at how I alter the gradient to rotate my line until it goes from negative 0.6x to positive 0.6x. Then, I type in my equation, and again I don't want the line to continue forever, so I apply some limits to it.
God, the numbers are real.
Next, I want to create some vertical lines, and to do this, I use a special version of the straight line function where I just type x equal the number I want, and I get a vertical line at that number.
Okay.
Here, I want the line x equal negative 1.9, and it gives me a vertical line at that value. Now I also want to limit this line, but check out what I'm limiting it by. That's right, I have to limit the y values because the line is not moving anywhere on the x-axis.
That makes sense to me.
Then
Now, I recreate a similar line with x equal positive 1.9. And I apply limits to the y-axis here as well.
Kowalski, analysis.
Once that's finished, I want to close off the shape with some more lines. I adjust my gradient to negative 0.7 and my y-intercept to negative 2.3, and I type that equation out, applying my limits to prevent my line from continuing forever.
All right.
Now, I rotate my line by adjusting my gradient to positive 0.7. Then I type that equation out and I apply my limits. Now it's time for the circles.
First I draw this head.
Here's the general equation of a circle. The F number moves the circle right or left. The G number moves it up or down. And the R number makes it bigger or smaller.
None of this makes sense.
My F and G numbers are both going to be 0 because I want my circles to be in the center of the graph.
Here, draw a circle.
The first circle, I set its R size to be 4. Because the F and G numbers are 0 and 0 means nothing, I don't have to include it when I'm writing out my equations. My next circle, the R size will be 3. And my last circle will have an R size of 2.7. Now, I set all my appropriate colors, and here is the finished outline version.
Look at this graph.
Let's get on to the solid version now. To start this off, I'm going to use circle equations that look almost exactly like the ones we just used. The only difference is that instead of using an equal sign, I'm actually going to use a less than or equal to sign. This sign essentially allows me to get that shading on the inside of the circle. Once I get all my circles shaded, I set the appropriate colors and take off any transparency. Now we need to get a solid version of the icon. To do this, I punch in all the points around the edges of my icon just like this. Then I use the greatest tool ever created, the polygon function.
Wow.
And this just colors inside all the points that I just punched in. Once that's finished, I turn back on my circles and there we have it. A completed solid drawing of Hawkeye symbol done using math equations.
So beautiful.
Finally, we could add a cool image of Clint Barton himself standing next to the logo. And there it is.
Under different circumstances, this would be totally awesome.
So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for sticking around, and if you enjoyed what you saw, consider tapping that like button, and if you really enjoyed it, then you could subscribe to my page to let me know that you want to see more. If you have any comments or questions, then let me know in the comment section below and I'll respond to them as quickly as possible. Once again, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.